Hi. I'm the quiet one of the three, so I'm not sure why I got put up here. But no, we're about 20 miles straight south of here, and we started about 2 years. This will be the second full year on complete Shredlage. The 3 years ago, we started with kind of a prototype. Right. It was probably a step above a regular processor, but it wasn't. Yeah, we weren't going to the length. I think we're set up around 26 to 30 millimeters the last 2 years now. First off, the first thing we saw, and I've told Roger this a few times, is right now we're feeding about 61 to 62% is the moisture on our corn silage from last year. And for us, it's a little too dry. Maybe we didn't process it quite as well as we should have or whatever, but we do see just a slight amount of sorting. So this year we've kind of gone the other end. We're trying to aim for that 68. I'm sure we've chopped some at 70. Seems to pack extremely well. Very, very happy. I do all the packing. Very happy with the packing. It does. The corn in the silage seems to be real good this year too, which is obviously helping out tremendously. One of the biggest things, and Paul mentioned it before, is when we started, one of the problems we had was we were always stuck around 90 pounds for at least 3-4 years. Could never really budge them no matter what we tried in the diet. We were always at a 60-40 diet, 60 corn silage, 40 haylage. Rolling land, the hay works nice, had good yields that way, so we like it in there. Now we're up to about a 70-30, potentially going higher. We had a lot of winter kill this past winter. Wanted to just kind of go up in increments and see how it works. But we always struggle with intake. It seemed like on the mature cows, we would get them to about 51, 52 pounds, and that was, no matter what we tried, that was it. Since going to the Shredlage, we've been running between 57 to 60 on the highest. Last winter, we were up around 60. Right now, we're about 58 dry matter for the entire TMR. Of course, with that came a little extra production. We probably saw the 3 to 4 pounds, maybe a little bit more. But typically now they run 95 is pretty average. Sometimes you get a little higher, but that's pretty much an average. But the other nice thing we saw in the last year and a half now with this longer cut is the components is quite a bit better. Last winter we got up to 4.2 on butterfat for a while. We've settled back. 4 was pretty common through spring. Summer now we backed off. Now they're coming back to about 3.7. I see there's a couple 3.8s on the sheet, and the protein has jumped up to 3.1.5 to a little higher. The components, like he mentioned earlier, is extremely big. I mean, y'all want the milk, but components is huge. The other thing is, and it's not a glamorous job, but just walking through the freestall barn, the manure is so much more consistent than what it used to be. Used to be, you'd look and you'd see 2/3 of them look just the way you want it. Then you'd see another third that was either too stiff, too loose. You could never figure out what you were doing wrong. Seems like it's extremely good now. It's just consistent. There's not nearly variability. Along with that came the herd health and everything else. So I don't really know where else you want me to go from here, but I mean, really, this consistency to me is huge. And we're not pushing the levels that, like I say, it's 70% right now. Potentially, we may go higher, but right now, that seems to be a real good. The cows really are telling us that's a nice level to be at, and everything works for us. So that's where I'd like to keep it.